How terrific is that? Well, the Choctaw Nation also got a lift at the 27th Annual American Indigenous Tourism Conference. They took home a big honor. The Cultural Center won the 2025 Excellence in Customer Service Award. The Director of Development says this award is a matter of great pride because hospitality is, after all, an important part of the Choctaw culture. The conference was held in Choctaw, Mississippi, on the tribe's native lands.
To go back to our home and receive this award among other tribes, among our own people, was so special and significant, and it's something we take pride in.
Well, the tribe has received other awards here, but this was the first for customer service. Congratulations.